fight like a roaring fight, crypto and dreams under stadium lights, sweat and fire, hearts ignite. Evening sports buffet, with the Ginch we play. Highlights, wild scores collide, it's a riot live tonight. Blades drawn, bold on the chalkboard slate, rivals clash, it's a heavyweight fate. Every second pounding.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's Tuesday.
Evening sports buffet, with the Ginch we play.
Safe wherever you are, sleeping warm,
Highlights, wild scores
happy and healthy.
collide, it's a riot live tonight.
Weather forecast for here in the Northeast, where I'm at. On Sunday, 5 to 8 inches of snow. But there remains to be seen, so we'll see what happens. But welcome to another edition of Early Evening Sports Trade with Ginch. I am Mr. Ginch, your host, Ryan Neff. Thanks to the Ginch Quartet. Did your favorite team win over the weekend? We'll do an Olympics medal count as we're winding down the last few days of the Olympics. Daytona 500, thanks to Goose over there at Goose's Monte Cristo Cigar Lounge and Tobacconist. There in Limerick, PA, the Gooseinator. Thank you for that. It was a good time. Let's go over some news and notes from around the world in sports today. Mike Evans's agent said he will return for his 13th season in 2026. Looks like he's coming back to the Buccaneers. This year he missed 10 games because of that broken collarbone, by the way. So he's coming back. Good for the Buccaneers. The Seahawks, as soon as it comes up here, or it may not. Here we go. Again, technology tends to shove a red hot poker up my ass. What else? Tony Clark resigns as Major League Baseball Players Association executive director. He's resigned. If you have been following that, an internal investigation revealed that he had an inappropriate relationship with his sister-in-law, who was hired by the union in 2023. Yada, yada, yada. Naughty, naughty boy. So he's resigned. This from the world of soccer. Vinicius Jr. has accuses coward Prestiani of racist abuse. It's reported by Alex Kirkland, ESPN. He's accused Benfica's Gianluca Prestiani of racially abusing him during the team's Champions League playoff first leg on Tuesday, leading the match to be paused for 10 minutes in the second half. Just going to read this here. Vinicius Jr. scored to put Madrid ahead in the 50th minute in Lisbon, the only goal in the 1-0 win, and then was confronted by Prestiani after celebrating by the corner flag. Prestiani could be seen speaking to Vinicius while covering his mouth with his jersey before the Brazil international pointed to him and ran towards the referee. Vinicius spoke to referee Francois Letexier, who made the arms crossed gesture, indicating that an accusation of racist abuse had been made. Vinicius Jr. would say racists are cowards on his Instagram. They need to put their shirt over their mouths to show how weak they are. So, not good. Not good at all. I never like to see that shit in sports. Mark Cuban has said the NBA should embrace tanking to improve the fan experience. He put on his Twitter just says why the NBA should embrace tanking. The NBA has been misguided, thinking that fans want to see their teams compete every night with a chance to win. It's never that way. That way. When I got into the NBA, they thought they were in the basketball business. Blah blah blah. He went on to say, if you can remember the score from the last game they saw or went to, they can't remember the dunks or shots. What they remember is who they were with. Their family, friends, a date. That what makes the experience special, Cuban said. Oh. I said tanking part two. Why it's worse now. College basketball players are pros. They are paid for performance more than potential. So while the NBA values younger players who will continue to develop, they are now playing against bigger, better, higher BBIQ players, blah, blah, blah. If your team tanks, and it's obvious, that team should be punished. I grew up in an era where tanking wasn't even talked about. It wasn't even a thing back when I was growing up. You don't tank. Imagine going to your job and saying, fuck it. I'm not doing shit. I'm gonna tank. Sad news from the world of the NBA. Doug Moe, he has passed away at the age of 87. I can go all the way back to when he coached in the ABA. It looks like the cause was a long bout with cancer, according to his son. He went 628 and 529 over 15 seasons as a head coach, including stints with the San Antonio Spurs and the Philadelphia 76ers. I remember this going all the way back. Had a hell of a Denver team back in 1985, but they fell to the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. Thoughts and prayers out to the family and friends. Doesn't know. Norway's Tormod Frostad has captured the Olympic freestyle big air gold. Reported by the Associated Press. The difference between the silver and the gold for Tormod Frostad was a matter of who did a trick called the nose butter better. I don't know what that means. Ronda Rousey has decided to come back to the MMA. She is to fight Gina Carano May 16th. Whatever. I used to watch the MMA like 20 years ago. And the more and more I watched it, I was just like, some of the undercards are decent, but then when you get to the championship match, most of them suck. They just suck out loud. Most of them are just bad. They're over within like a minute or 2 minutes. So it just sucks. Again, this is going to be a quick show because no NFL, no college football, NHL. I mean, they're going to come back soon. NBA is in their All-Star break. They're going to return Thursday. So let me jump to the NBA. the standings as they stand now. Going to kick off again Thursday. NBA East, the Detroit Pistons still on top. They're 40-13. Celtics are second. They're 5.5 back. The Knicks are third, 6 back. The Cavaliers are fourth. They're 7 back. Raptors are fifth. They're 9 back. The 76ers are now 6, 10.5 back. Magic 7th. They're 12 back. Miami Heat 8th, 12.5 back. The Hornets are 9th, 15 back. And the Hawks right now sitting in 10th, 15.5 back. Bulls, Bucks, Nets, Pacers, Wizards. Over there in the Western Conference, the Spurs up on top with a 42-14 record, but the Spurs are beating down their neck. Thunder have sort of hit a wall. Spurs are 3 back in second. The Nuggets are third, 6.5 back. Rockets are fourth, 7.5 back. Lakers and Timberwolves are 8 back, 5th and 6th respectively. 7th, the Suns are 9.5 back. 8th are the Golden State Warriors, 12.5 back. The Portland Trailblazers are 9th. They're 15 back. The Clippers are 10th, 15 back. The Grizzlies, Mavs, Jazz, Pelican, Kings. I did not watch any of the NBA All-Star festivities. It's dumb the way they do it now. It's horrendous. Why would I watch? Just like with the NHL too, with their All-Star game. It's just they shouldn't even have an NBA All-Star game and an NHL All-Star game. They did the Pro. Man, look at what they did with the Pro Bowl for football. It's pathetic. If you're wondering about the NHL, I went over all the standings, obviously, before they went on break. But if you want a refresher, in the Eastern Conference in the Atlantic, you got Tampa Bay in first, 78 points. Canadians, Red Wings are second and third, 72 points. They're both 6 back. Sabres are fourth, 70 points. They're 8 back. The Bruins are fifth, 69 points. They are 9 back. Senators are sixth, 63 points, along with the Maple Leafs, 63 points. So they're both 15 back. Panthers are last, 61 points, 17 back. But the Panthers back-to-back Stanley Cup champions, but they have dealt with a lot of injuries. Over there in the Metropolitan, the Carolina Hurricanes with 78 points on top. The Penguins, second, they're 8 back with 70 points. Islanders are third, 69 points. They're 9 back. The Blue Jackets and Caps are fourth, fifth, respectively, with 65 points. They are 13 back. Flyers are sixth, 61 points, 17 back. The Devils, Rangers, 58 and 50. The Rangers are really bad right now. If the season ended today in the Eastern Conference, Tampa Bay would be in, Hurricanes would be in, Canadians, Red Wings, the Sabres, the Bruins, the Islanders, and right now the Blue Jackets and the Capitals will be vying for that last playoff spot. Over in the Western Conference, in the Central, Colorado Avalanche still sit on top, 83 points, but the Minnesota Wild now breathing down their neck. 78 points in second, they're 5 back. The Stars are third, 77.6 back. The Mammoth, fourth, 64 points, 19 back. Preds are fifth, 53 points, or 59 points. They're 24 back. My Blackhawks are sixth. 53 points, they're 30 back. And the Jets, seventh, 52 points, 31 back. And the Blues, 49 points. They are 34 back. Over there in the Pacific, tight. Golden Knights on top with 68 points. The Oilers are second, 4 points back. Kraken and the Ducks are third and fourth, respectively, with 63 points apiece, both 5 back. The Kings are fifth, 60 points, 8 back. The Sharks are sixth, 58 points, 10 back. The Flames, seventh, 52 points, they are 16 back. And the Canucks, 42 points, 26 back. If the season ended today, the Avalanche, Wild, the Stars, the Golden Knights, the Mammoth, Kraken Ducks, and the Kings will be your final playoff team if it started today. If you're following Olympic hockey, scores from today: Germany beat France 5-1, Switzerland beat Italy 3-0. Czechia beat Denmark 3-2, and Sweden beat Latvia 5-1. Men's ice hockey, Group A, Canada leads with 9 points. Switzerland with 5, Czechia with 4, France, goose egg. Group B, Finland, Slovakia, Sweden, all with 6 points. Italy, goose egg. And in Group C, USA has 9 points, and then Denmark, Germany, and Latvia each 3 points apiece. Oh, and on the women's side, Group A, USA has 12 points, Canada 9, Czechia 4, Finland 3, Switzerland 2. In Group B, Sweden 12 points, Germany 8, Italy 6, Japan 3, France 1. Olympic update. Well, Lisa Liu won gold medal in ice skating, figure skating, sorry. So she wins the gold. Medal tracker. I would go through all the Olympic stuff, but it would take me an hour to do everything. So Norway has 31 overall medals. Italy has 24. They're second. United States third with 21. Germany with 20. Japan with 19. Austria 17, and then France has 16. And all the way down the line. Again, if I go through all the Olympic stuff, I'd be here for till 11. So we are, I believe, a month away, less than a month away from Selection Sunday. So let's go to NCAA men's basketball, shall we? Let's go to the rankings. This week I'll use the AP poll. As soon as they come up here. Alabama's 25th, Wisconsin's 24th, BYU's 23rd, Miami of Ohio 22nd, Louisville's 21st, Arkansas's 20th, Vanderbilt is 19th, St. Louis 18th, St. John's. Oh, by the way, Miami of Ohio is still undefeated. They're 25-0. St. Louis is 18th, St. John's is 17th, North Carolina is 16th. Michigan State's 15th, Virginia's 14th, Texas Tech 13th, Florida 14th, Texas Tech is 13th. Florida's 12th, Gonzaga's 11th, Illinois 10th, Nebraska's 9th, Kansas is 8th. I don't know how. Purdue 7th, Iowa State 6th, UConn 5th, Arizona with their now they have a couple losses now after they started up the season 23-0. They dropped 3 spots to 4th. Duke is 3rd, Houston 2nd, Michigan is 1st. Top 25 action today, right now in the first, Michigan, number 1, Michigan over number 7, Purdue, 48-32. In the first, number 12, Florida up on South Carolina, 20-10. In the first right now, NC State all over number 16, North Carolina, North Carolina struggling now after they beat Duke. NC State up 22-11. In the first, Rhode Island up on number 18 St. Louis 19-15 in the first. SMU with a small lead over number 21 Louisville 23-21, and number 22 Miami of Ohio undefeated in the first over Mass 22-16. Excuse me. Later on, number 15 Michigan State hosting UCLA. Number 24 Wisconsin at Ohio State. Number 9 Nebraska at Iowa, and number 13 Texas Tech at Arizona State. We go to the women's. Let's go to the rankings. I will also use the AP poll. Alabama's 25th. Georgia's 24th. Minnesota's 23rd. North Carolina's 22nd. Tennessee 21st. Texas Tech 20th. West Virginia 19th. Michigan State 18th. Ole Miss 17th. Kentucky 16th. Baylor 15th. Maryland 14th. Iowa 13th. TCU 12th. Oklahoma 11th. Ohio State 10th. Duke 9th. Louisville 8th. LSU 7th. Michigan 6th. Vandy 5th. Texas is 4th. South Carolina 3rd. UCLA 2nd. UConn still undefeated. They are 27-0. Top 25 action tonight for the women. Right now, late in the first, number 17 Ole Miss over number 21 Tennessee, 16-9. If anybody watched the Daytona 500, I will just Tyler Reddick won. NASCAR needs to do something because whatever racing they have now, it's not good. You heard drivers complain about it afterward. I mean, you had 3 Toyotas in the front for 60 laps, and they controlled the pace because you can't pass with this next gen 7 car, number one. And number two, they were setting the pace as far as fuel mileage goes. And when the cars are running that close together, and you cannot pass with this Gen X car, next gen 7 car, it makes for boring racing. It just does. It blows. Really, what I'd like to see them do is just go back to just let the teams build their own cars like they used to. And just use, I don't like the one lug nut thing on the tires, all that shit. They just let them do their thing. It just doesn't make any sense anymore when it comes to NASCAR. For the first 130 laps, it was okay, but the last 70 laps sucked. It just really did. And the big ones happened, and you knew they were going to happen, and it just makes for shitty racing. And Atlanta this week's not going to be any different. So, yes, Tyler Reddick was your winner. BJ McLeod finished 41st, Alex Bowman 40th, Todd Gilliland 39th, Justin Allgaier 38th, Austin Dillon 37th, Chase Briscoe 36th, Christopher Bell 35th, Austin Cindric 34th, Connor Zilich 33rd, Casey Mears 32nd, Denny Hamlin 31st, got caught up in a couple wrecks. Shane Van Gisbergen 30th, Jimmy Johnson 29th, Corey Heim 20th, Ryan Blaney 27th, John Hunter Nemechek 26th, Ryan Priest 25th, Cole Custer 24th, Ty Gibbs 23rd, Michael McDowell 22nd, Eric Jones 21st, Ross Chastain 20th, AJ Allmendinger 19th, Carson Hocevar 18th, Cody Ware 17th, Kyle Larson 16th, Kyle Busch 15th, Ty Dillon 14th, Daniel Suarez 13th, William Byron 12th, Noah Gregson 11th, Bubba Wallace 10th, Josh Berry 9th, Riley Herbst 8th, Chris Buescher 7th, Zane Smith 6th, Brad Keselowski 5th, Chase Elliott 4th, Joey Logano 3rd, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 2nd, and Tyler Reddick, your race winner. Champions League today. Pick back up. Galatasaray 5-2 over Juventus. It's the first leg. Real Madrid beat Benfica 1-0. PSG over Monaco 3-2. Dortmund beat Atalanta 2-0. Yes, Borussia Dortmund 2, Atalanta 0. The English League Championship. Bristol City and Wrexham tied 2 apiece. Portsmouth over Athletic 3-1. Tomorrow, more Champions League. FK Karabag, they beat Newcastle United. Or I'm sorry, FK Karabag will host Newcastle United. Bodo Glimt will host Internacional. Club Brugge will host Atletico Madrid. And Olympiacos will host Bayer Leverkusen. English Premier League tomorrow, Wolverhampton will be hosting Arsenal. I fully expect Arsenal to win that game. If you watch the golf, the Pebble Beach Pro-Am, Colin Morikawa won. So he wins that particular tournament. It looks he had a putt to win it. So he wins out there in Pebble Beach. Let's see. I don't follow like the TGL and stuff like that. It's whatever. Tiger Woods has said that he is not going to route the Masters for this year. His son Charlie has committed to playing for Florida State in 2027. So Colin Morikawa wins. Let's see who finished. Let's see who finished second. Min Woo Lee finished second, along with Sepp Straka. They both finished 21 under par. Colin Morikawa at 22 under par. Scotty Scheffler 20 under par. Tommy Fleetwood 20 under par. The LPGA. Again, they are going to be kicking it back up, teeing it back up over there in Thailand on the 19th. I believe that is that Thursday? Yes, it'd be Thursday. I'll just go to the TGL because I know people. There's probably people that follow it. February 23rd, Atlanta Drive Golf Club. We'll play Boston Common Golf, and then it just go look at the schedule. It makes my head hurt. PGA Tour this week will be at Pacific Palisades out there in California, Riviera Country Club. PGA Tour champions will be in Boca Raton, Florida, this March 6th to the 8th. So they have a couple of weeks here. And on the live, they'll kick it back up March 5th through the 8th. Excuse me, it's the weather. Hong Kong at the Hong Kong Golf Club at Fanling. So I think that's going to do it for this show. Hopefully, I will have Student Body right next week and start doing 4 down territory. Get that kicked back in too. So, with all that being said, thanks to everybody that tunes in live. Anybody that checks out the replay, fantastic. Tell your friends. As I end each show, practice compassion, practice empathy, have passion for what you do. Hug somebody every once in a while. You might make their day. Tell somebody you love them. You might not get a second opportunity. And if you see somebody struggling, again, with all the shit that's going on in the world right now, shootings, just the buffoonery, and it's fucking going crazy. If you see somebody struggling, inquire, ask questions. How can you get them help? How you might be able to help before shit gets out of control. So, with all that being said, have a great night, everybody. There's only one thing left to do, and that's for Dandy Don to take me out. Dandy?
Turn out the lights, the party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night, the party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.